Into the Northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Is that so? That's what you do.
Yes, that's what you do. The entire concept of the game. At the moment, it's bare bones. It doesn't have a story mode, but
Lord of the Flies.
it has a lot of really cool systems.
What?
So it's a good book.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
That's a book.
Yeah.
Really famous
Alright,
book, isn't
so it seems to be dawn. You want to check out what your character's wearing. Because
Oh.
we're going to have to survive. We're in a good place right now.
So we
Alright,
got-
so this game's pretty much
yeah,
like
he's an alcoholic, or he's like fucking
Blosh.
Or
You-
He's
he's
got a serious frostbite.
You'd be red if it was like 0 degrees.
Mate, you go
It's
out there.
negative 12 degrees.
with a jumper and leather shoes.
And it
I like
sucks.
to think he's an alcoholic.
Imagine walking through the snow in
No, he
those
will be.
things, man.
We'll make him an alcoholic. Anyway, this is more or less my dream game that has been made. So it's all about surviving in like a super harsh wilderness. And it is post-apocalyptic, but there's no post-apocalyptic elements yet. So the story mode was planned for release this month. So I thought we should play it and talk about it because I think we're all going to fall in love with it.
It looks
Yeah.
a lot like Firewatch.
It does look very like visually similar to Firewatch.
Same art style.
It's
Can you not
Firewatch is an adventure game. You can't sprint. I'm not sure what the problem is. Whereas this
You're
is
fighting
just
a
survival.
window, is that one?
Exactly. This
Yeah.
is the whole thing is like fighting the environment. So you'll need to like start fires. You'll need to have appropriate clothing for going on adventures. So right now we're on the coastal highway, and we're gonna want to find like a nice little hut where we can
Well,
get
I
cozy.
can't. It's getting really dark.
I'll see if I can figure out this.
I got a
one.
flare. I'll use that.
Yeah, use that. Bring it out. Just because there are wolves in this game currently. They're bears. They're deers. But like the main enemy is just the snow and like finding shelter. But
Oh, they put character models in.
yeah, well, it had older character models. They've redone the lighting though now, so it's actually
That's
really,
really nice
it's
lighting.
super pretty. But anyway, the whole thing that really, really excites me for this game, as it stands right now, it's completely featureful,
Oh,
and I would
shit.
love it. Yeah, that's a wolf. So
Uh.
that's 2 wolves. So this is where the game kind of gets interesting. So on this difficulty, they're gonna charge you, so you're gonna want to keep
Oh,
moving.
shit.
No, keep the flare.
Facing you, George.
You want the flare out.
I feel like I should not break eye contact.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's just like Jurassic
If you
Park.
keep going down this highway, we'll find a house where you can cower like a little bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go up against the wolf.
Hey,
when
if
you're
it was
wearing
real life, I
bloody
would.
boat shoes.
You can find weapons and stuff later on, so. And also, depending on what item you have in your inventory, you'll use it on the wolf when they attack you. But we don't have a knife right now, so you'll probably get.
Left, right, good night. Come at me.
Yeah.
Punch him.
So story mode was intended to come out this month. Obviously, it's had
As in
delays.
February or January?
Good question. Whenever I decide to put the video out, George.
Damn, that looks nice.
It is very, very pretty. Especially when you like start setting fires and
So is this like open world?
it's completely open world. All interiors are completely modelled, and you've got pretty much.
But-
we want to find somewhere we can survive right now. So I see a car down that road.
But by open world, like it's not like all the different
It's
maps, are they
region.
connected? But
Yeah,
do
it's
you have to
region.
load
You've got to
between them?
load the maps, but they are huge open spaces.
Yeah,
Check
fair
out the
enough.
wall.
He's gone, man.
No,
I'm gonna
they'll-
get ganked.
buddy, they are still following.
Oh, what's that? Am I getting frostbite in the bottom left?
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
would be. That just means you're cold. You'll be developing hypothermia right now, but there is a car where we can go
Yeah,
hide.
is it on the right? Yeah.
Yeah. So the car will keep you warm and stuff. Like this is just
Oh, fuck.
30, 40. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, keep moving.
Nice doggy.
No, you're fucked.
No,
We
I'm
probably
fine,
shouldn't
I'm
have
fine.
started on into
I'm
local.
fine. I'm fine.
The real charm of this game is like you've just spent days in just hunting and
The car
Gathering
should be on my
sticks.
left, right?
yeah, it should be on your back left. You're at the town now anyway. You'll be able to find a house. But so the story mode is intended to be a survival post-apocalyptic game, which
Oh.
is what I think is really fucking awesome about this. So they've made this open world
Come on.
where
Oh, shit.
you're messed. No, go in the gas station. Just kidding. Oh yeah.
What do you want me to
That
do?
car on the box,
Yeah.
These guys know what. Oh. Alright.
You're right. That flare was
Holy shit.
post-apocalyptic.
Oh.
So
It's like the road.
it is exactly like The Road, which we all read during high school because I remember we did a
Yes.
project on it. So
I
this,
did not read it. I watched
no,
it.
but you pretended you read it and I talked for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's exactly like The Road. So they've made all these perfect systems so far. Like, look at that. You've got
Oh.
your hunger meter, your drink meter. You've got caloric intake. You
Caloric intake.
Yeah, so if you eat more, you'll be warmer as you go out in the day,
Holy
all that sort of
crap.
stuff. It's perfect, Ollie. Okay, so you've just passed time, so it's dark now. So don't use a flare, use a match instead.
This is actually.
I don't have any. I'll do it.
It's not there yet. Like, this works for me personally. I could play this game for hours and hours and hours as it stands right now, but they've talked about it, and the way they're designing the sandbox and the story is really cool, because it's going to have, like, characters
lantern.
that just show up. So you'll be out here surviving in the wilderness, and you'll just see a guy in the distance, and he'll have a flare or a torch.
Oh,
And as you see that guy, you've got to decide, you know, do I go up to him? Do I talk to him? Do I murder him and take all his gear? Do I follow him for a while? Do I see if he's got a base?
So
wait,
This is
there
post-
any crafting?
There's crafting, a lot of crafting.
Like,
It's
can you
kind of
build
a
the
craft.
base yet, or-
It's not so much building
Is that a
because
weapon?
it's more trying to survive in the
Okay.
remnants of society. But you can build bow and arrows and
Okay.
snares, and I'm
If there's a place to hold up.
exactly. So like this would be an awesome place to hold up. We've got like jerry cans full of fuel, so we can make fires.
Use this.
So as it stands right now, there's not a lot of danger in the game, which is like the problem. But I'm sure you can imagine if there were enemies that just wanted
I
to.
kind of like the fact it's just the elements that's your enemy.
A lot of people agree with you, and they're going to make it optional, like turning people on. But they're talking about the NPC system, and it makes me very optimistic. So they're talking about it in a way that's not like combat. It's not that you're going to see a person and they're going to shoot you straight
How do you
away.
get stale
You'll have
beef
dialogue. Well, jerky goes off.
jerky? I know, but I
After
mean,
time, it is beef.
fair enough.
So yeah, you can break down stuff, live, etc., etc. So we'll go to sleep now till morning.
Let me just
And
make
then we'll
sure
go do
I
some
get
hunting.
some good stuff.
George is being very thorough.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, there are wolves outside. I've got
Yeah,
a
for
pry
sure.
bar. I mean, I got to make sure I can live through the night.
Well, awesome that we found the pry bar because that's like super good.
And you had to force
Oh.
that open.
Oh, beautiful.
That's some
So
rough-
obviously, like a decent military coat. Oh, I never got
shit.
those. Those are
That's
like what
beginner's
are they
luck, right?
called? Those
This
Like
winter
Arctic
shoes.
boots.
yeah, those bean shoes.
Alright, how do I equip stuff?
You go into your inventory and press RT. So that's really good.
Man, you look like shit.
Not anymore. Now he's got a pimp coat.
Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta get rid of these dance shoes.
Yeah, you got to press RP.
Dance shoes.
Yeah, so those are all obvious. No, go back into that other menu and press RP on. Dance shoes are obviously terrible. Those are fucking
Oh, they're-
awesome.
Dude,
I wish I had those.
feels
for
like
some of
7 degrees. I got plus 7.
Yeah, I know. It's
warm.
toasty warm. So just chuck that. Turn the lantern off and
Use
chuck it
this.
on the table, and we'll just pass time. Actually,
Maybe I'll.
because there's no bedroll in here, I don't think.
How do I?
But you can place it down if you just press that trigger. I love the lighting in
Dude,
this
this
game
is
as
a
well.
freaking awesome game.
It's beautiful, and it has so much potential.
I don't like early access, but this is
No,
pretty.
I think
it's
this
pretty
is
decent so far.
The
Like,
success.
does it get stagnant though?
Hope I can still eat.
That's where the potential for the shortcomings of the game stand at the moment. There's a lot of things to do though. There's a lot of little objectives in the game. Like there's harsher environments to go down. Right now we're in like a really nice one. And there's hunting, etc., etc. So try and find a place to sleep.
There's
George.
the bed. I think I've
Yeah,
used
you've
myself.
What's he done?
No, it's
left
dark.
himself in darkness without silly boy.
I don't want to waste.
Yeah, look at that, beautiful.
Can I like that?
You can, yeah. So this is the thing, like you'll collect food and you'll have to start fires and your fire skill will go up or down.
So I'll leave that on overnight, and I can stay warm.
Exactly, it will keep you warmer inside the house. The house will keep you warm.
So can we look at the stats that are in this
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
so far? I just want to see what stats.
There's no hardcore, like it's all behind the scenes sort of
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So it's kind of like Oblivion or Skyrim's archery. The more
Yeah.
you use archery, it will be more accurate.
Oh, it went out.
Steadier.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work. Every fire, you have a fire skill, so his fire failed because he sucks at fire at the moment.
But
He
I
doesn't
can't
have
make
a
a very
flint.
good fire in real life anyway, so.
No, that's true. Come on, lads. We are super stocked up though.
That thing was like a Soviet era military
What,
jacket.
you setting your bed on fire?
Yeah, you are.
Alright, rest.
Well, you'll be alright. It'll be warm enough.
Oh wow, they got calorie system as well.
Yeah, so take
dry
calories
now.
as you sleep.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Go to
How tired are we?
It's So there's 10 hours till morning.
pretty well
so
rested.
Go all 10 hours because we don't want to stay around during
Yeah, but
darkness.
look how.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Alright.
There's going to be so much food in the town.
We got beef jerky anyway.
Yeah, this game kind of turns into like either you're a nomadic sort of wilderness hunter, or you are the type like me where you're just going to hoard a bunch of shit and stay in a room forever.
It's still dark. Oh, I guess it is winter there.
Yeah, exactly. And where you are. But I think this game has real... Yeah, let's just go outside now.
I'm gonna get my little lantern.
Is that burning closer to your finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is cool.
The lighting is great in this
There's a
game.
lot of detail.
Not lighting.
They've slowly updated it over time. This was one of the early access titles that actually came to
Fruition.
a real
on
game.
Steam.
It is.
And
And it's on a PlayStation 4 release is coming with
I still
story
have that
mode,
one.
I believe.
Okay.
So it should be on PS4 and Xbox soon.
How do I fill this back up with a jerry can I found? Or should we not?
We'll just leave it for now. We'll just go outside.
Alright.
But I love the lighting system. And can you imagine if somebody just snuck inside right now?
Fucking slit
And
our throats.
Yeah, exactly. They're empty. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, they're not.
No, it doesn't matter though.
Really?
Yeah, because this is super engaging, you just going through the filing cabinet. Even though I've said go outside like 5 or 6 times. So we should go outside.
I'm sorry, I just want to be prepared.
Yeah, we're in a town full of like good stuff.
Huh. Well, what's about the wolves are still waiting?
Hopefully.
Shit, why is it so dark?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, let's go outside.
No, you'll be alright because you got the lantern and whatnot. So go search some of these other
Let's just
houses.
see how long we can survive. You'll be
Let's
fine,
not.
George.
Let's not. There's a wolf right there. Let's go out the
You're
other way.
such a plant.
I don't want to die.
They'll be outside the other door as well.
Well, fuck.
It's quite a big open map
Can
as
I
well.
actually use the pry bar as a weapon?
Yeah, it will do it automatically. He'll just smack them in the face when they jump on you. But like it's a really, really open map, so you can imagine if you want to go to another region, you've got to stock up on gear and get your supplies
Is
ready.
it all snow?
At the
does it
moment,
just-
at the moment it is all snow. One of the maps is actually like an ice lake,
Isolate.
and that's one of the hardest
Can it crack?
environments. You can. It can
Oh,
crack.
dude, that's
What?
awesome.
You can fall in. You have to dry yourself off.
Nice.
I just think, as far as first-person
Ooh.
shooter, open-world games, this is the best survival one we've got so far. I can see this turning
Well, it
into
seems like the most well-rounded so far.
Exactly. I hope it becomes The Last of Us.
Like a base to start with.
Beautiful.
And then they can
Dude,
build on the
military-grade
side.
MRE.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Hey, I can start fires. Can you
Yeah,
actually
during
use it?
daylight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Friggin' Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart things in this game. Alright, let's go outside. There's obviously a medicine system. You get diseases. If you eat raw bear, you can get parasites.
As you do.
But they have expressed, the developers, their intention to make a moral, like, consequence game. So, in the story mode, you will make choices that will have direct effects on the other survivors around you. Maybe you give up some of your supplies and, you know, somebody at your base dies.
Ugh, orange soda, terrible.
No, beautiful.
You drink
Oh,
it and...
Great
unless
drink.
Unless it's, yeah, alright.
You get shit ton of calories from it though, because it's all sugar.
There is a time and a place for orange soda.
And it's called the apocalypse.
Mate, why would you be so picky?
Summer soda.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew. Is that
Oh.
supposed to be Mountain Dew?
I didn't even think of that. That's a good point. Summer soda. You mix it with the moonshine. We'll make eventually.
I like how like the items aren't highlighted.
No, it's
Like
very.
you have to be like you know
Yes.
aware of your
It's
surroundings.
making me hungry.
I went through
Really
here and there's
sick.
like food and crap. I didn't even notice.
So let's head outside
Oh,
and we'll
things
go.
Let's fill it up.
No,
the
it'd
jerry
be
can.
coming on to daytime anyway.
So can you make traps at all yet?
You can make basic snare traps, but
Okay.
nothing to stop wolves or bears or people. But I imagine there'll
Are there
be.
people in the game yet? Sorry?
No, there are no people.
Okay.
So how do we know that their NPCs are actually going to be good? Have we seen any examples?
No, they've set out a road map of how they intend to develop it. I know they're working on story mode at the moment.
Was there something behind you, Josh?
As a person.
Ah, God
There's
damn it.
something behind you, I think.
Yeah, the wolves. If you just jump over that way, and we'll go
Can I
towards the
jump?
lake.
Oh.
You know, you have to walk through stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You,
fuck.
you want to turn that back on, bud?
Let me use it.
Like, pick a flare out and you light it.
Fuck, it's right behind me. I can see it.
Yeah, we'll pick a flare out. Quick, light it. You're gonna die. Yeah,
brandish.
you can.
Burn his face. Oh!
So this is what we didn't want to do.
I got it last
You're
Major bruising,
bashing it in the
laceration.
face with the crowbar. Yeah, look at that as well. Look at how beautiful it is.
time.
Also, oh, dude, you're gonna die before I can show you. Notice in the snow though, there's footprints and like all that sort of stuff. So this game really is, if you're hunting something, you've got to track it through the snow and oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't wait until.
Clothing torn.
Yep.
Major bruising, laceration.
So if we weren't in the middle of town right now, you'd probably die of hypothermia from all your injuries and from the healing, which will die. Just go out into the lake and we'll die now because we've shown enough.
Alright.
Also because it's nice out there.
Just kill me, you bastards.
George, take off all your
Dude, this is
clothes
the great
and just sit
prequel
in
right
the
here.
snow. Let's see what happens.
Exactly. Go to the
Actually,
middle of the
let's see what
lake.
happens.
and
You,
go
you
naked.
think I'll be able to make it to the lake?
It's just across there.
George, just
Just don't
succumb
be a
to your
dick.
wounds.
I know I don't want him with me in the apocalypse. This has been like the poorest display.
Do you know
of
how many things I
fortitude
found?
and will. You're in the middle of a town. There's not exactly.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sorry. You wanted me to
scar
leave the
scavenging.
safe haven.
There's a nice open
to die.
lake down here.
George, you can come with me and collect all the cinnamon.
No.
So, use into the apocalypse.
Ollie loves it. So there we go.
You died from blood loss.